Attention Green fans, passionate Philadelphia supporters, breaking news coming in. Something big is happening in the NFC East and it could completely change the course of the game. We're talking about a direct influence on the Philadelphia Eagles' path to another Super Bowl run. A power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. And you're hearing it here first. Before we dive into the details, if you're a true Philadelphia Eagles fan, subscribe to the channel and help fuel this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's hit the 3,000 subscribers milestone together. Share this news with your friends and other Eagles fans. Now, let's get to the news, but before we dive into this bombshell, you already know, if you believe the Eagles are building something special this season. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and be part of this growing family. Now let's get to the point. Riq Woolen is no ordinary name. The young cornerback, standing 6 feet 4 inches, with impressive speed and plenty of athleticism, was a sensation right in his rookie season in the NFL, earning a Pro Bowl spot with 6 interceptions and cementing himself as one of the most promising rookies of 2022. But since the NFL is a ruthless league, the honeymoon in Seattle seems to be nearing its end. Woolen faced consistency issues, piled up penalties, he's already the second most penalized player in the league, and gradually lost ground under the Seahawks' new defensive leadership. And that's where the Eagles come into this story. Despite a strong start to the season, Philadelphia's secondary still raises questions. Injuries, inconsistency, and constant pressure on the defensive unit bring up the following question: could Woolen be the missing piece to transform this defense into one of the most feared in the NFL? From a speculative standpoint, the answer is tempting. Imagine a secondary with Quinyon Mitchell, the rookie sensation, already standing out, Cooper DeJean, who's shown versatility, and now Woolen, bringing height, speed, and that intimidating factor that can change the game in a single snap. For defensive coordinator Vic Fangio, it would be like having new tools to play with in his flexible and aggressive scheme. Of course, every deal has a price. And in Woolen's case, we're not talking about something unpayable. With a relatively low cap hit, about $5.4 million in 2025, the financial impact for the Eagles would be completely manageable. Most likely, Seattle would ask for a mid to late draft pick, maybe with conditions based on playing time or number of interceptions. For a young, athletic cornerback already tested in the league, that cost seems more than fair. But here's where the script gets even more interesting. How far would Howie Roseman be willing to go to invest in Woolen? The Eagles GM has a history of aggression in the market, and he rarely moves for just one name. If talks with Seattle advance, who's to say Roseman isn't planning a series of moves to completely lock down the defense? Another question is Woolen's adaptation. He's the typical high-risk, high-reward player. He could be the guy who makes a clutch interception in January, but also the one who commits a costly penalty under pressure. Would the Eagles' locker room, full of veterans and leaders, be the ideal environment to channel that raw talent into consistency? And we can't forget the psychological factor. Woolen is at a career crossroads. Leaving Seattle, where he lost ground, and landing in a franchise chasing the Super Bowl could be exactly the shock he needs to rediscover his best version. How many times have we seen players in similar situations flourish when changing scenery? In the end, the rumor about Riq Woolen is more than just trade speculation. It's a reminder that the Eagles' window is wide open and that every detail can define the season's outcome. A solid defense is the key to surviving January. And adding a talent with Woolen's potential could be the difference between a promising run and a real chance to lift the Lombardi Trophy. So I ask you, is it worth the gamble on Riq Woolen? Or would it be better to trust in the development of the young guys and maintain stability with the current roster? The truth is, when it comes to Howie Roseman, nothing can be ruled out. Where there's smoke, there could be fire, and if that fire starts burning in Philadelphia, the Eagles could gain an explosive new ingredient in their defense. And you, passionate fan, what do you think? Could Woolen be the missing piece to turn this defense into a wall? Leave your opinion in the comments, like the video, and share it with other Eagles fans. The market is just starting to heat up, and I'll be here to bring you every detail.